Welcome to Take It from the Iron Woman. My name is Susanne Müller, your host and the Iron Woman. This podcast is about empowering yourself and others to make real changes in the world. You will hear from everyday, smart, sophisticated, hip people like you and me. Not everybody has to be an Iron Woman to impress the world. Together, we will learn from the sports and business leaders how you can become a more successful person as an entrepreneur or a leader. It's one step at a time, one day at a time. Take your steps now. Take your big steps now. Join me on this journey to success. Take it from the Iron Woman. In the month of March, we only have fantastic women as our guests. In episode 285, we spoke to Maxcy already. She's a portrait artist from Texas originally, living in London, and she will tell us all about art and NFT. Welcome and thank you for taking us on the journey and learning with you.
Excellent. So I'm Maxcy, and I'm originally from Texas in the United States, but I currently live in London. And I'm a traditional painter and a digital artist and an NFT and crypto investor. It's a brave new world. Mm-hmm. Every day that I'm in the crypto sphere or the metaverse and all these words, I feel like it's the Wild West, mm-hmm. When there was a gold rush and everybody ran to California. Mm-hmm. I feel very much like that. There's money to be made. There's risks involved. There are bandits. Just like there were, just like there were in the Wild West, there aren't many sheriffs currently, right? Uh-huh. If someone steals from you your crypto or scams you out of it, you're not calling anybody to get those assets back. They're gone because we're so early in this movement that there aren't regulations, which are kind of the beautiful thing about it too. Mm-hmm. Like so many people are interested in it because it's decentralizing finance. Mm-hmm. It's getting around these middlemen and these regulations, and it's giving you a sort of freedom. But there's fear associated with that too. So that's kind of interesting. But for me, it's how I'm able to support myself. I'm making more money off of selling my art, on my digital art online as NFTs than I ever did selling my physical paintings in real life. I'm making more money from buying and then selling art. So buying art from my friends and buying some of these like profile picture series and projects and then selling them at a gain, right? So I'm more of an art dealer these days. That's how I'm making my income. I wouldn't say that I'm a finance native. Like I've never been great with investing or my money or anything like that. But as soon as you think about art as stocks, that kind of clicked with me. I don't know how to vet a company, but I know when art is good. I know when an artist is talking about their art in an authentic and clever way. Mm-hmm. So it felt even less risky for me because I come from that art world. And the great thing about NFTs, I think, is the provenance for digital artists, a way for them to monetize their digital art that didn't exist before. And now with blockchain technology, you can see who created the art, when they created it, who bought the art, who sold the art. So you have that history built in and you get royalties. When I sell an artwork now as an NFT, the person who buys it, if they sell it for 10 times what they bought it from me from, I get a percentage of that automatically forever. Forever. And I don't have to do anything about it. It's written into the contract. It happens at the point of sale automatically. And that doesn't happen in physical art. Mm-hmm. I sell a painting to my aunt and she sells it for 10 times. She gets all of everything. That. I get nothing. Mm-hmm. Okay, she wouldn't because she's my aunt and she loves me. But that is so common in the art world. And you'd have to pay 30 to 50% to a gallerist to find you your buyer. Well, with NFTs, you don't have to do that. You can be your own promoter pretty easily. You don't have to have a gallerist to take half of it. And you get, depending on which platform you're selling from, you get a royalty from every secondary sale in perpetuity. And even when I die, my wallet will still be getting that royalty. So whoever owns the keys to my wallet, if I leave them to my spouse or my dependents, they will be getting the secondary sales from my artwork for their whole life. It's going to really challenge copyright law. Because right now, IP goes into the public domain like 50 years after the death of the artist. Well, when you have blockchain, 50 years after the death of the artist, the royalties are still going to the wallet. It'll be interesting to see how public domain and IP change 50 years from now because of crypto and blockchain technology.
Can they also, now I'm a total lay person, let's say Andy Warhol or those artists who are not with us anymore, they can also go in NFT and crypto? Or?
So Andy Warhol's art is, I think, owned by a foundation. And so they own currently the rights to his artwork. I'm not sure when he died, but in the US, 50 years after his death, that becomes public domain. So anybody could use his artwork and mint it and try to make money on it. But I'm not going to buy that because it's public. It's free to the public. Why? I can use it myself. You can. They could. They haven't yet. Not so that I'm aware of.
Probably different, yeah.
I mean, definitely could. You do see some things coming up like kind of retroactively, but not that I've seen from artists who are already passed. And the other thing is if you're an Andy Warhol owner, if say you're the owner of the Campbell soup can, you don't want it to become an NFT because now there's another one, right? The reason it's so valuable is because it's
the only one.
Yeah, it's the only, it's unique, it's rare. And now you could mint an edition of 100, it's going to devalue that. So a lot of these people who have these historical, they don't want that. But going forward, sure. So the way I make my NFTs is I'm still a physical painter. Then I digitize it by photographing it, do a little bit of photo editing, just color balance kind of stuff. And then it becomes digital art. When I sell that digital artwork of a physical painting, I would be happy to send the physical to whoever buys it. No one has wanted it.
So my question is, digital art, so you sell it, do they ever print it out? Or they
can do whatever they want. They could do whatever they want with it. A lot of people are using these like screens to show their artwork like on the wall, and they just put their collection kind of on a loop. There's some technology that's being developed that you will have like a screen on your clothing, on your apparel, so you can literally wear your artwork as obviously smartwatches and phones. My NFT collection, which is about 100 pieces at the minute, I carry it with me everywhere. It's here. I move house, all 100 of my artworks are just in my phone, my laptop. I don't have to move 100 paintings. And so now I'm thinking about just art as the concept and the visual of it and not the physical. So I think of my actual canvases more as like just a remnant of the creation process. I don't actually think of them as the artwork anymore. They're just kind of like the file that's still on your computer or, just part of it. I don't think of the canvases now as the artwork. The NFTs are the artwork that I'm selling, and I'm not selling the physicals. I'm painting over them. I'm using the canvas again. If you are nomadic in nature, it is great for artists because you don't have to carry around an easel and canvas and all the paints. It's an iPad now, and that's everything. That's all you need is an iPad and a pencil, and that's the extent of that's the volume of your art making materials.
Studio.
Exactly.
So it's nomadic art because you're a global nomad and you can be everywhere and get inspired by...
You can go... We've come from London to Mexico to visit my family here, and they've got a lovely house here on the beach. And I'm sitting on the beach and I'm doing the same things I was doing in my flat in London, and I'm thinking, why don't I just live on the beach?
Why not?
Why not? My partner, he does a lot of traveling for his work, and I used to, because I had a physical job in London, I would have to wait. I couldn't go with him. I miss him. And now I just go I take my laptop, my iPad, I'm working everywhere, anywhere. It just makes you so flexible.
Yeah. I have one last question. What do you do when you don't work?
What do I do when I don't work? I am such a foodie. I love food so much. I like to go to restaurants. I like to cook. I like to eat other people's cooking. I'm a food and bev person. So if I'm not working, I'm probably eating.
And what is your favorite food?
Tacos. I can eat tacos every day, and since I've been in Mexico, I have eaten tacos every day.
Why not? Thank you so much. This is so cool. I learned so much.
My pleasure. Really nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, JL, for enlightening us and giving us the insights of what NFT is. Something really interesting to me, something new, something that I want to learn as well. Take it from the Iron Woman. We have episodes every Monday, every Wednesday. In the month of March, we only have interviews with fantastic women. Take It From the Iron Woman started out actually as a book. Take It From the Iron Woman, Global Business Coaching with Sports Parallels. Get it, read it, ask any questions that you have, and follow us on all the social media channels. Thank you for your support and see you next time. Bye-bye.